Happy Friday. It's your girl, Toy.
It's your girl, Bree Central.
It's me, Shay.
And I'm J Star.
And this is How We Living.
I need it. My body is begging and pleading for you to love me right. Love me right. Just like an addict, I'm fiending. I want the real thing, no treatment. Tell you tonight.
That you guys enjoyed our last episode where we spoke on boundaries. And then this is kind of going to be a part 2 of the first episode.
Right.
But first, we are going to start off with our ever so popular
Fish Bowl! Y'all hear that? All right, let's pick one.
Why the accent out of nowhere?
See?
Didn't
we touch on that? Didn't we touch on that last time? Okay. So there you have it. All right. If you could add anyone to Mount Rushmore, who would it be and why?
Okay. So first question.
Please don't ask what Mount Rushmore is.
I'm sure.
No, I was going to say.
Do not Google what Mount Rushmore is.
How long y'all been?
No, I was going to say who is actually on Mount Rushmore. Is it like Lincoln? Exactly. Who would I add?
And why?
There ain't nobody significant in my opinion right now. Well, you know what? I would just change it all the way around. And I would just do a full for my people. We don't hit them up with the Malcolm X and Martin Luther. I put Harry down up there.
Why not?
That's what I would do. I would make it have a black landmark
there.
So instead of Mount Rushmore, it'd be Mount Blackmore. That was on somebody's album. I want to say West Side Connection, but I'm not 100% sure.
I like that.
You're not 100?
Not 100.
Well, we definitely gonna have to put Obama on there.
I was just saying it. I'm like
put Obama and Michelle.
Yeah.
I would put both of them.
But just because of who they were, what they meant to the community.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What they meant to the community.
Yeah.
I just don't have anyone that I would put on there, to be honest. I just don't.
And I just feel like under what aspect? What do you mean? Like, because I'm trying to figure out
why they in the first place. Why is they in a rock?
Why they
You know what? That is definitely something to like look up to see why those 4 particular presidents.
I feel like if we were paying attention in school, we'd know.
I'm just like this.
I mean,
they on the money.
Abraham. I think he was significant.
I'm like, they own the money, ain't it? And so y'all put them on the rock too.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that makes sense.
Does it?
Oh,
does it?
I feel slow, but yes, that makes sense to me.
Does.
That makes a lot of sense.
That don't make
Why?
sense to me.
Yeah, it don't. Like why? I guess we'll figure that out one day.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Y'all ain't gonna look it up. Go on to the
Next one. Okay. If you could change places with anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
Okay, let me go ahead and start by saying nobody, because baby,
Thank you.
You don't know what that grass like over there.
Thank you, and
you have no idea what that grass like. I know what this grass feel like, whether it's prickly or freshly cut. I know what it feel like. It's my grass. It's my yard. I don't want to go in nobody else's yard.
I don't think I would change life with anybody permanently. But if I had like a 24-hour, I would like to see how a particular person lived. I know I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I would love to go see what her life is actually like outside of what we see on TV, because she's kind of a private person. I would love to. Just give me 24 hours. I'm going to be transferring some money to my bank account.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Period.
24 hours in her shoes. I would love. And I admire her work ethic.
We were stealing money because we stealing money. That's different.
But I love her work ethic. Like when she puts on a show, she puts on a show.
Yes, ma'am.
So I would like to see how. pretty much learned to be that disciplined in my own life by living through her shoes.
I was just gonna say, why? Because you don't work
at all.
Shut up.
But I try, but the way life be set up, yeah.
I guess for me, this is Toy. I guess I would say I would trade places with my husband. Because my husband is not so much, he doesn't really express himself a lot. And so I would love to be in his shoes and see how he thinks.
just for 24 hours. I would like to know what your brain pattern.
Yeah, just to know like what he thinks, you know, when certain things happen. And because my husband, he's very laid back. He's very laid back. He's non-confrontational.
Nonchalant.
Yeah, very.
I was going to say, what? I was going to say, what does that mean?
Right up there with the Boone Diaries.
Boone Diaries.
So, yeah, so I would do that. I would trade bodies with my husband for a day.
I'm going to let him have his mind. I do not need to know what he's thinking.
I think I'm with you, just me, Shay. And this is J Star, by the way. I don't think I would want to trade with anybody because who's better at being me than me? Like, and I couldn't be anybody else. Now, like she said, you talking about stealing money. Now that's different. But if I had to choose somebody for like a short period of time, like you had said, I still don't know. It could be a plethora of people. Next question. All right. If you had one do-over, what would it be and how would it help you today?
So, one do-over that I would definitely have would be to wait to get married. And I say that because I feel like we got married early, and we spent our whole entire 20s together and really didn't get a chance to explore our needs, what we really wanted. And then now coming into 30s, we're not the same people. And this is that time of life where, okay, now I'm getting it together. 20s is for play, and we did a lot. And I feel like if we would have waited, we would still be married. We would have gotten whatever experimental phases out. We would have been able to understand our own mental a little bit better, learn how to better communicate my needs with him and him with me. And then we could have gotten married pretty much in this time of our life. And I think we would actually still be married.
Well, I am going to agree with Bree Centrell. I definitely would have waited to get married because I did get married at 24. So I was young, and me and my husband actually had this conversation, and we were talking about like maybe we should have waited because we were in such a rush. Because growing up in my family, they didn't believe in shacking up and all of that.
Been not.
So we were shacking, and so we were like, okay, we're gonna have to get married. But now that I'm in my 30s, I feel like I missed out on a lot. When I first moved to Memphis, I didn't really have friends. Now I have friends, but they're all single. So it's like I'm married, and that just kind of, my husband kind of feels like, okay, you married, you hanging out with your single friends that's doing single things, and you married. So yeah, I definitely would have waited and got all of that out.
All of that.
Just me, Shay here. And I hate it because I want to think of something unique. But I was going to say the same thing. And more along the lines was, me and my husband have been together forever. So it's not like I needed the extra time to like do other things or be with other people. But it's like, just segueing into different, baby, that is wrong, but y'all know what I mean.
Segue.
Into different, like, ages and steps in life. Like, we were literally kids. Together, teenagers.
High school,
college, like, young adulthood, like, first jobs, like, moving out, that... you know, going from a child into an adult. Like, we've been together for so long, and it was like we were living life, but we were also skipping over big stages in life, because you're on this path to togetherness, if that makes any sense at all. You're on a path to togetherness. Like, I know I'm gonna always be with you, and since we knew that, and we still feel that way, since we knew that, what was the timeline for? Why did we feel like, and I think honestly we're conditioned to feel that way, that at this point in life you should be married, especially because we did the shacking, and then the baby came, and it was like, at some point in time,
something gotta happen.
We can't live like this no more.
Gonna have to lock it down. So, you know, and it just kind of happened, and I was like we had time. I mean, we just had time, and I'd have been like, some stuff we should have learned, some maturities we should have had we not been skipping over those steps, we'd have them by now. And it's just like, you know, what's the rush? There is no rush at all.
That married by 30 or before I'm 30 is like,
because you ain't got nothing together before.
Throw it out the window.
have nothing together.
Nothing at all.
Well, I guess if I had one do-over, y'all, I would have kept my cookies in the jar. And this is J Star, by the way. That's one thing, though, like, I feel like is your superpower in a way. Because you can only give it once.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful who you give it to. So for me, I wish I would have kept them cookies in the jar, because I really wanted to be able to give myself to my husband. To be able to be like, this is yours.
So you would have waited completely until marriage?
I would have waited completely until marriage.
I don't think I could have done that.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I could have either, saying that I didn't, but if I had it to do over again, that's something I would strive to do. Yes, I would keep my virginity until marriage, in case y'all didn't know what I meant by that.
If I got to go back stupid, then it ain't no point in going back. But if I can go back and know what I know,
then I'm keeping them cookies in the jar.
I don't know about the cookies, but
And I live life.
Live life.
I live the
Live
life.
how you live.
Live how you live.
We got time for one more?
I think we have time for one more. Hopefully it's a really, really interesting one or something silly. So let's go with, okay, you have to sing karaoke. What song do you pick?
I already know. Mine is always gonna be Whitney. I want to dance with somebody because that is my song. Now, don't ask me to sing because I am not Whitney. Okay?
She her sister though, y'all.
No one is Whitney. I'm more of a distant cousin twice removed. But that is that's my song. I love a good, especially on a cruise ship and everybody singing it. It's great. That's great.
Well, for me, this is Toy. I definitely would do a Lauryn Hill song, and it probably would be which song is that?
Even
I'm gonna say I would
X Factor.
yeah.
X Factor. I would pick that song because I can relate to that song, and that's all I'm going to say.
add it to my list to go back and re-listen to it for
X
real.
Factor, yes, re-listen.
What about you?
Let's see. So, from a person that does karaoke a lot, however, I can't think of a time where people have even allowed me to go on stage by myself. And possibly because, In Vogue.
I knew you was gonna do that. It's gonna be In Vogue or SWV. I knew that was coming.
SWV is not really my jam. In Vogue, definitely. Or if it's me and my sister, it's 9 times out of 10 gonna be Brandy and Monica, The Boy's Mine, because we've been singing that song together since we've heard it since we were kids. And if it was gonna be my friend, it's most likely going to be in vogue. Like, that's what we do. And if it's my cousin, baby, it's probably going to be 702. It don't matter. If it's karaoke, catch me on the stage. It's just, no, I can't sing. But if it's karaoke, you ain't got to know how to sing because I'm a performer, okay?
Okay.
So I will perform. I'm a doo-wop pop chick. This is J Star. I don't have a song that I would particularly sing, seeing that I love music. And so I rap some LL Cool J for you. I sing you some Carl Thomas. Like, it just don't even matter, really. I mean, we can go wherever you want to go with it. So that's my answer, and I'm sticking beside it.
All right, y'all. Well, that comes to the end of our fishbowl. So, you may not know, but this episode is very, very special. Because it is our girl, Just Me Shay's birthday. What she doesn't know is that instead of us doing a trending topic today, we decided to kind of do her some birthday wishes that are coming directly from us to her. So we are going to start.
Y'all real funny.
I hope you love them.
Very, very, very special birthday because you are a very, very, very special person.
Oh, I'm special. You guys hear that?
In more ways than one.
And I just hope that you have a really great time and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so I just kind of wanted to go along with your name, Shay. So for S, I said that you were stirring. You cause excitement around you because, like, I'm always in hype mode around you. So you are a stirrer, okay? And you inspire people, and you're very inspiring. Yeah, H is for hilarious. I don't think you know how funny you really are. It be on accident, right? And I'll be dying for no reason. And then later I'll think about something and people looking at me like I'm crazy when in reality it's you. I just want you to know.
Yes.
Okay, A, I said that you're an ally. I didn't know you for a long period of time. It's been a short period of time, and I'm glad I got to know you. You're good to have on the squad. You know what I'm saying? You're a good accomplice. Like, and she is a good accomplice. We won't talk about that, but I mean, and I'm just glad we met. You know, it's some people, right, that you don't care that you met them. But I'm glad I met you, like, literally.
I'm glad we met
Thank you. And why I said, okay, so for why I just said, because you're you. And again, like I said earlier, nobody can be you like you. You're just you, and you're beautiful, and you're radiant, and like, oh my gosh, girl, you're so pretty anyways. But it's just a blessing.
This would be me doing it, okay?
Right, but I just wanted to leave you with a note that says, just don't let your pain paralyze your praise ever in life.
Yes.
So happy birthday to you.
Girl, put that on your heart.
Tell them thank you.
So, here I am. So this is for you. I'll just read it. And it says, affirmations for my best friend. That I'm going to let you read yourself because I can't. Because y'all know I cry so easily.
The waterworks.
You were supposed to read this.
Okay. It says, I love and support you. I'm proud of all that you are. Because of you, I am a better person. I can't do it.
I'll read it. Aww. So sweet. Okay. Then it continues. You are a great mother and wife. You are a great sister and aunt. You are a great friend. Thank you for always being there for me. I'm so proud of you and can't wait to see what the future holds. You have always been someone I can talk to and feel safe, even when you are brutally honest, and she can't be.
She has made me cry plenty.
It says, you amaze me. You are an amazing person with a lot of heart. I look up to you and admire you. You are a strong, beautiful woman. You he's about to cry.
Oh, y'all, it is waterworks in here, and I'm here for it.
Oh, what happened? Oh. Even on the days when you look in the mirror and question what you see, I see you. I see your struggle. I'm always here to support you as needed. You are valued. Your potential is great. You matter. You are enough. Never doubt that. I love you, my sister, and happy birthday. Oh, I'm about to cry.
Thank you guys.
You are welcome.
Sweet.
Don't try to pump me on here. Don't try to
I
pump
felt
me.
that. Like I
Like,
have
for
chills.
real.
I have chills reading that.
Yeah.
Really.
So you keep that.
Like, for real.
That is so sweet.
That was sweet, friend.
But yes, best friend, happy birthday, and I am glad to take another trip around the sun with you, because baby, it's been a long time. It's been an absolute long time, but we've had our ups and downs, but we always make it out on the other end.
Yes.
So
I'm so excited and I'm so happy. And I'm gonna keep talking to put them G tears in. They G tears. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Love you guys so much.
We love you too.
and on that note, we're gonna switch it up.
Switch it up, girl.
So we're gonna bring it back around to these boundaries. So we are doing part 2 today, and we're going to be talking about expectations and communication, setting those expectations and how to effectively let someone know that these are your boundaries and these is again what you expect. So take it away.
All right, it's J-Star here. I'm still a little choked up, y'all. It was real waterworks in here. Let's just say that. Okay, so back to these boundaries, expectations, and communication. So you have to have communication to effectively tell people what your boundaries are. I just jotted down a few of them. Yes, I did say a couple of few. Just a couple of few. It's all right. So number 1, time boundary. There's an example that we wanted to put out here for you guys in case you're having trouble with articulating how you want to set this boundary. So with the time boundary, it says I can only stay for an hour, or if you're going to be late, please let me know ahead of time. So basically you're setting the boundary, right? So if you're the late person, or you're saying I'm going to be late. Okay? If you're the person who's expecting that late person, I can only stay for an hour. Just know that since you're going to be late, I'm letting you know we only have an hour. So that's a healthy way to express to them your time boundary.
And I think that is definitely a boundary that a lot of people tend to cross.
Yes.
Because you don't respect anybody else's time, and yet you still want me to respect yours. I learned to cut that off. And if you're going to be a certain place at, say, we supposed to meet up at 4 o'clock, you don't show up to 4:30, especially like some simple going out to eat, just know I'm still leaving at 5 and I'm already eating. So whenever you get here, I'm still leaving at the same time, because I still have stuff that I need to do. Whether you respect my time or not, I'm going to respect it and I'm leaving. Or I don't even have to stay.
No.
I'm just going to go ahead and go because you're already late and I got something else that I could honestly do.
Exactly.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I just want to say to these people who are hairstylists, if you are going to charge me a deposit, then you need to be starting my hair at that time, because that deposit is holding my spot, not you starting an hour later or 2 hours later, or keep changing the time and think that it's okay.
Right.
Because I have dealt with that, and I have set the boundary of just stop supporting that person.
Yeah, period.
So.
Okay, this coming from somebody who always late.
Always.
That's just me, Shay, by the way.
Y'all really.
Okay, y'all. Look.
Okay. Recent trip, y'all really. But no, okay, so I am late. I'm always late.
Me too.
So, but I feel like when there's certain stuff going on, people don't realize how valuable time is. And even on an extreme say, time is of the essence, and you don't know when that clock gonna stop ticking. So I don't have a lot of time to waste. And that's the funny thing is, I'm late to stuff, but when it's my stuff, I can't tolerate lateness. And that's crazy because I'm like, nah, ain't that the pot? Calling the kettle. But honestly, I just feel like when it's certain stuff, if I know we kicking shit, and that means that we finna go grab something to eat, yeah, I'm getting dressed, I'm on my way. I might be late. But if I know like we have a specific thing we're doing, like I need you to be here because I expect people to treat me the way I would treat them. And if y'all know me, you know me. We say at 7 o'clock and I'm there, sit me. I'm ready to eat. When you get here, hopefully they can pull up a chair for you or something. Hopefully it's enough space for you to pull up a chair. But like, time is of the essence. We don't have a lot of it. So when you show up to something late, stay out your feelings, because if they keep it moving, it's because their time is valuable. And I don't put myself in a position to get mad when somebody sticks to their time, because if it was me, baby, I'd have been start eating without you. So it just is what it is. And people think we have so much time and we don't. Time is valuable. Respect people's time, and that's good. Okay, now I need to respect people's time a little bit more, because they putting up them boundaries.
Them boom diaries. Sure, right. I be late sometimes. Like sometimes I be on time, but sometimes I be late, right? But there's no reason for me to be late. I'm up at the crack of dawn, right? I'm FaceTiming, doing my devotional, praying, I'm eating, making coffee, ironing clothes, putting in the dishes in the dishwasher. Like, I'm doing stuff. And then I look up and be like, oh, I gotta go.
It's not
it's never intentional.
It's never intentional, exactly.
Because I'm like, oh, I got a lot of time. And then I have none. And I'm rushing. So... yeah.
Have you ever gotten dressed to go somewhere and realized like you had ample enough time to get there, so you sit down, and then you get caught up in something?
Yep.
9 times out of 10, that's me. If you call and say, Sharon, get out of the house, I'd be like, oh shit, girl, here I come. And that's the same reaction every time.
I guess I'm on the other end of y'all because I'm always on time.
That's me.
I'm always early. Like work, I show up 15 minutes early.
Okay, so that part I'm not.
And
Girl, you must have learned to do this.
Because I work in the other room and I'm still late.
So this is toy talking. So I'm a nurse. And so being a nurse is so different. I've learned that it's important to respect the other nurse's time. One, because if you're working a 12-hour shift, when 7 o'clock comes around, you're ready to go. And so me and the nurse, we kind of like have an understanding. Like she relieves me, I relieve her in the morning. We come early so that person can be able to leave on time. So I'm always early. Y'all know that because y'all make fun of me when I get here early.
But you want to get to work early.
Well, look, that's in the past.
It's called growth. It's called growth.
It's called growth, okay?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm usually the first to arrive and normally the last to leave, depending on what I'm doing. But if it's something that usually I really don't want to do, I'm going to show up early. Because I want to, I'm going to do this. But guess what? Yeah, in my mind, I know for a fact I'm leaving in about 2 hours at the max and I'm gone. Yeah. But now, again, work, I used to be that on-time person. But now these companies have gotten so beside themselves that y'all will see me when y'all see me. Like, I'm probably 30 minutes late every day.
At the house?
At the house.
Oh.
She said at the house.
Yeah. So I try. I do my best. It don't always work.
All right. So let's go into the energy boundary. I didn't really think about this, but it's okay to say I don't have the energy to help you with that today. It's okay to say that. And like right now, I don't have the energy, but maybe, and you can insert whatever time is feasible for you, I can help you. Would that work for you? If not, okay, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But just I don't have the energy today. And it's okay to say that.
I like that.
Yeah. It's okay not to push through. Like if you just don't feel it, you don't have to feel Like, you just got to. Like, you got to get up and, I got to go help this person because they called. Just because they called, you can say no. Like you were saying, no is hard for you to say. But for me, it has become way easier. Because it's been drained.
That's what I said. I'm like, it's hard for me, but I'm learning that I'm very good at it.
You better be good at it, girl.
I'm like, as hard as it is, I'm very good at it. So, like, I think we're conditioned to be strong. And we're conditioned to be strong. We're conditioned to go the extra mile, to do everything, to have like a huge plate and get everything off that plate.
Yes.
And when somebody calls and adds something extra for that, and I'm like, that's one more thing I gotta do, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, you're a dog tired. You don't have to do that. You don't have to. Everything that you put on your plate was what you were gonna eat. Just because they offer you, I don't need no more.
Right.
I don't need any more.
And half the time, stuff that they put on your plate is stuff they didn't want on their plate.
Right.
So they can free up their own energy, free up their own time. So they put it off on you or whoever else. So you say no, and then of course they gonna get mad because now they have to do their own stuff.
Exactly. They have to deal with it. Yeah.
All right. What about emotional dumping? You know, you have
Those
core.
friends.
Yeah, like, now I understand that there's some friends that you'll listen to any and everything that they have to say, whether they're emotionally dumping, no matter what it is. But it's just those outsiders who think they're an insider, right? And they want to dump on you.
And I don't care.
And you just
Can't
really...
sit with us. I'm sorry.
No, that's not it.
I don't know what it is, but it's like people feel that with me. Like I'm an easy person to talk to. So people feel like they can tell me, stuff, and like, yeah, I'll listen, but at the same time, it's like I have my own things that I'm dealing with, and I just don't have the energy.
But do you tell them that?
No, because it's hard for me to do that, because then I feel like...
I have an example.
What's your example?
But what do you feel like, though?
I just feel like if I tell them I don't want to hear it, that's kind of like being standoffish, kind of being mean. So I just listen.
Well, you don't say it like that. Let me help you out. You say, I understand you're having a hard time right now, and I really want to be there for you, but right now I don't have the emotional capacity to listen. And I don't want you to feel shortchanged.
You know what? That's manipulation at its finest.
It is. I'm about to say.
And here's why. It's not, but I would have been like, that's transference. I would have been like, well, what's going on? I would immediately...
I don't care to discuss it, and it's okay, and thank you for asking. I just don't have it today. And might not have it tomorrow either.
I honestly, not even being funny, that's a really good response, because I wouldn't want to dump my energy off. I wouldn't even want to add to your plate after, like you said, you don't have the emotional capacity. What's wrong, friend?
Right.
Like, what's going on?
I feel like that definitely
your problem, my problem cannot be
as big as how you're feeling right now.
How you're feeling right now. Well, you know what? Just give me a call. I'm here for you.
Exactly.
If you need to talk.
Exactly.
Because you was finna put stuff on my plate.
Right.
Now all of a sudden your plate empty. You can listen to me.
Exactly.
Now what you say again?
So you say, I understand you're having a hard time right now, and I really want to be there for you. However, I don't have the emotional capacity to listen right now. And I don't want you to feel shortchanged and that I'm not paying attention.
See, that's my problem. Me and actually effectively communicating with somebody, that wouldn't even come out my mouth.
That don't even sound like nothing I say.
It don't. It'll just be like, I really don't, I want to deal with it. I don't want to talk to you right now. Or for me, I just ignore.
Or the TikTok video.
That's
I don't
not
care.
good.
I don't care. I don't care.
That's not good either.
It's not. And I think I have tried to be that person for people. So now my blank stare and resting bitch face is just so
prominent.
It's so on my, and I again, I don't want you to feel as though
I don't care.
yeah, like I don't care, but in actuality, I don't. So that is something that, for me personally, I truly need to work on, trying to communicate with somebody like, hey, in a way that doesn't hurt their feelings.
Yes.
The whole be kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be kind.
Yeah, I do bad.
Okay, well, there's also a personal space boundary. That happens a lot, like, at the workplace.
That part.
And you just have to tell people,
Oh, Lord.
it makes me uncomfortable when you XYZ. And if you can't respect my space, I'll have to leave, or I'll have to report you to HR, or I'll have to give you these hands. No, I'm just playing. But
She not.
but like that personal space boundary at work.
Yeah, I deal with that a lot at work.
Yes.
And it's just like, I don't want to be mean, but it's just like, please, like, get away from me.
It's not even the people actually at work. It's the guests that come in to work.
For me now, that was a big issue for me for a really long time, and it got to the point where coming to work was no longer enjoyable. But now that obstacle is no longer in my way, it makes
It
makes for work to actually flow. We can actually laugh in the office now, have conversations that are non-work related, and just
That's good for morale.
that's good, like good for morale, and actually just talk. Because who wants to come to work for 8-9 hours a day and actually work the whole 8 or 9 hours? I do come to work on time. I can come to work and be happy at work.
Yes.
Because
Yes. It matters.
a good 2 to 3 years was hell. It was
I
definitely
believe
hell.
it. I believe.
Workplace, personal boundaries. I don't run into that a lot.
Say, I'm sure you don't, because she talked about the RBF. You really got the RBF. I'm sorry, you really have it, but you got it. And if they don't know you, they'll be like, yeah, I'm okay. So hey, how are you doing? And they're gonna look to the next person.
I didn't get that.
You have a really good work persona.
Not persona.
I try not to laugh, y'all, but
You do. You have a really good, hey, we're all here, you can be a part of the team, but in reality, because we know you, I know you lying, I know you, you probably one of the realest people that I know, but at work, you can be fake as hell. And that's what makes people think you are approachable.
okay. All right. Well, that wraps it up. Workplace. I don't have that issue, but I know how to take care of it. So, you guys, that is going to lead me into the quote of the day. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. So that's by Rupi Kaur, and I really didn't want to mess the name up, but it's literally Kaur.
Okay.
We just say core.
Kaur.
Yeah.
Okay, core.
Little Ruby.
So you have people treat you how you treat you. That's saying like people treat people how you want to be treated. No, if you start by treating yourself a certain way, people wouldn't dare treat you any different way, because they don't know. Ain't nobody coming harder about me than me.
Exactly.
I like that. That's a good quote.
It is.
I like that. All right, so now we are going to go into our promotion.
Whoop, whoop.
Who we got this week?
Hey.
This week we have the beautiful, the talented Dossi.
Okay, Dossi.
And we're going to be promoting her song, I Want You. So we're going to play it for you guys. And before we leave out, We hope you guys have a great day, and remember to
Live how you live.
The speed is a banger.
It's 12 a.m. I'm staring at the ceiling just thinking about what I'm gonna do, cause I'm missing you. And I'm feeling kinda lonely, trying to see if I should send you that WID text. Cause I need it. My body is begging and pleading for you to love me right, love me right. Just like an addict, I'm fiending. I want the real thing, no treatment. About you tonight, tonight. Cause I want you, I want you, I want you. Yes, I want you, I want you, I want you. I'm feeling some type of way. Let's not play. You got what I need and I want. Tell me where to be and I'll come. I want you. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Right now, right now. Right now. I can't take it no more. I gotta make that call. I'm hoping that you answer it, cause I'm having withdrawals. Your love is like my fix, babe. I need a hand. I wanna feel your kisses on me. 'Cause I need it. My body is begging and pleading for you to love me right, love me right. Just like an addict, I'm feeding. I want the real thing, no treatment. About you tonight, tonight. Cause I want you, I want you, I need your arms around me. I want you, I want you, I want you. I'm feeling some type of way. Let's not play. You got what I need and I want. Tell me where to be and I'll come. I want you, cause I want you, I want you, I want you. I guess I want you, I want you, I want you. I'm feeling some type of way. Let's not play. You got what I need and I want. Tell me where to be and I'll come. I want you.
What you want?